Let's go, baby. Ah!
What does it mean to you to be an Avon Eagle?
It means a lot. You're a part of a special thing, and it's a special thing. Avon's a very caring community, very competitive school for sports. It's just really special.
All the things you guys go through, 2-a-days, the 5 a.m. lifts, the dirty dozens. How would you describe all that to an outsider?
It's a special thing. I mean, it takes a lot of hard work, responsibility, and accountability. I mean, if you don't do those things, you're not gonna help your football team out. I mean, everything's about team.
How much has all that changed you as a person?
It's changed me a lot. It's taught me to be accountable, text when I'm not there. No show's never good. It's made me a better person, I think.
How about the discipline that you learn from it?
It's crazy. I mean, if you're late to anything, there's accountability. There's a punishment.
Fortunately, you got injured coming into your senior year.
Yeah.
Just what's your mentality now then going forward?
I want the best for my team, so I'm going to help them out, help the O-line, do everything I can to get them as far as I can, and hopefully win a ring this season.
Are you almost like an assistant coach now?
Yeah, pretty much, on the O-line.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How has that transition been?
You know, I miss it. I miss, being on the line with my guys, but, I mean, whatever I can do to help them out, I'll do. So.
What does that say about you? Like, most people would walk away. Like, I give up. I'm done. I'm not playing, It's not worth it. But here you are, still contributing, still helping, even as a coach.
I don't know. I think it's like Coach Elder always says, it's bigger than us. So it's always to the end point of getting to the state championship. So I really want to help this team get there and be the first team to get there. So.
When you look around at this team and you see all the skill positions and all the firepower and everything, what do you think?
I think we're really good personally, but we'll find out with our first game in Florida against Stratford, today against Strongsville. Hopefully our end goal is the state championship and beating Lake this year.
How realistic is the state championship?
I'd say pretty close, man. We got a lot of returning guys. Just replacing our interior guys on the O-line. A lot of our defense is coming back with Austin Mitchell, Amin, Cam Santee, Fisher at safety. I think we'll be really good this year, but like I said, we'll find out.
Another kid I've known since 7th grade, and what a great young man. I still have a letter that's hanging up on my desk when he wrote me thanking me for coaching him in 7th grade, and I thought one of the most mature things a 7th grader could ever do. And this group has always been that mature, but he's been a step ahead of the curve on the maturity level. And obviously he knows, early on he just physically could not play this year. His injury was just too severe for him to actually play, and I know it killed him inside. I know it was like a practice or two into his injury or him stepping back from being fully dressed and that sort of stuff, and he wanted to get back, and I had to remind him why he was doing this, his reasonings, and he's found his role. And his role, we call him our offensive line GA. He's there doing whatever we need. He is a kid that people look up to naturally, so we needed him on the sidelines. We needed him in practice because young kids in his grade look at him, for motivation, look at him for all those little X factor things, and he's delivered this year. And every day he's here is a blessing, and can't say enough about Double T.
What does that say about a kid that he gets injured very early in his senior year, and the disappointment factor's got to be through the roof, but here he turns around and makes a big positive.
Just an amazing young man. I hope the best for him in the future. I know he can be successful, and he will be successful if he, grinds out and, does what he knows he can do.
Double T unfortunately had an injury this year that prevented him from being a member of the team as a player. Think about how close this senior class is that Double T could have said, hey, I'm done, I can't play, I have a medical issue going on, but he didn't want to leave the team. He wanted to be around his friends, and so he accepted a managerial role for us. We still consider him a member of our team, but he's willing to do whatever we ask him, whether it's run the clock at practice, whether it's to film end zone for us when we need it, whether it's as we're going around and picking players of the day. He picks his own players of the day because he's been around the program for 3 years, and he knows who we are, what we're about. He's been an additional coach for us this year in a lot of ways. It started out as a manager role, and it ended in a coach role, and I'm really glad he did because people enjoy being around Double T.
Your flavor ice cream, what would you be?
I think I say cookies and cream or mint chocolate chip.
What about mint, cookies, and cream?
I think that would be pretty good. It'd be a nice combo. But if I had to go with the milkshake, I think I have to go half cookie dough and half cookies and cream. Yeah, nice
That
combo.
sounds tasty. All right, if you're a pizza, what toppings?
I don't know. I've always been a big meat guy, so I'd probably do pepperoni, sausage, probably some bacon. I know a lot of people don't like pineapple on their pizza, but I'd probably put a little bit of pineapple, and then probably some onions, some banana peppers. Banana pepper kind of guy.
Wow.
So yeah,
You're not leaving. It's almost like kitchen sink pizza.
yeah, it's pretty good. I like it.
I got to backtrack. Last year in a JV game, I saw number 70 line up in the Wildcat. What was that like?
Oh, it was exhilarating. I wasn't expecting to get that far, but my O-line helped me out, giving me 8 yards per carry, so I think it's pretty good. It was really fun.
Yeah, what's that like as a lineman to get the ball?
It's really exciting. It was a lot more exhausting than I thought just to run 8 yards, but it was fun.
So you never ripped on a skill player anymore after that, did you?
No, it's exhausting, especially as like Gavin and JC. They have a huge workload.
You did a movie about double. Who would star as you?
I don't know. I think Ned from Spider-Man.
Yeah?
I think so. A lot of people said that about me. It's like, hey, are you Ned from Spider-Man with hair? But I was like, no, that's not me, man.
Oh, from the most recent one?
Yeah,
Okay. Wow, you know, that's a good comparison. I like that. If you won the recent Mega Millions $1 billion, what would be the first few things you'd buy?
I would help my mother pay off the house, everything for my family, make sure they're all set out, and then probably help my friends in need. And then after that, probably donate to charity, and then come back to myself. Probably build a new home in Florida for my family, just a big home near the beach, have them live a good life.
Buy any toys?
I'd probably have a couple toys. Probably, if I won it right now, I'd probably get the new Dodge Charger Super Stock, 807 horsepower.
That's all?
Yeah. I already got the Scat Pack with 485, so only upgrades.